Chad, is it snowing outside still?
Yeah.
It has been snowing today, and we have almost a foot of snow. That is more snow than I can ever remember having here in central Illinois. But as we were playing outside today, we were being kind of goofy. We were shoveling, we've grilled out a pork loin. At one point I told you, I miss biking with you. And you said, I miss biking with you too. About 5 years ago, your mom and I biked from Illinois to Maine. And it was one of the best decisions I think we've made, and it came at a really pivotal time in our lives. We weren't quite sure what to do next, where to live, where to work, what choices to make, and we decided, let's just do something really hard together. So we did. We ended our lease, we moved all our stuff into storage, and we biked 1,500 miles to Bahama, Maine.
We are at the Bar Harbor Pier. This is the end of the route.
And we came back and we felt ready. We were ready for the next stage of life and the next, whatever that meant. And part of what the next stage was, it was you.
Joelle's having a meltdown. Dude, what did you do?
You do not know what you shot out at me!
And we sort of thought that, our bike days were coming to a close. But what we found was you actually really liked being in the Burley. And what we learned quickly was that we didn't have to say no to the things that we love. What we actually got was a chance to invite you into them. And I'm sure there's all sorts of different views on parenting, and I'm sure there are people that would judge me for how long of bike rides we've gone on together. But we've always been about including you. And I think at first the thought would be that we just want to do the things that we love, and right now that we have a little kid, so we need to bring him with.
That's the dude, the mom, and brother Dave.
But that changed so quickly to, I want you to be a part of the adventures we have. And that's why, you've gone rock climbing with us, even though you mostly just swing on the ropes. And you've gone on a group bike rides and bike tours, and you've trained for half marathons and marathons with us. Honestly, it's not easier with you. It's actually harder. Like the Burley, you're a big dude. The Burley weighs a lot, but over time, I've gotten stronger because of it. When we've trained for marathons together, sometimes you need to stop and we need to retuck your coat. And it's a reminder for us to stop and just catch our breath. And it's gotten very quickly to the point where I realize I don't want to have adventures if you don't get to be a part of them. So this summer, we decided to bike across Europe. And we're gonna take 4 or 5 weeks, hopefully. We'll see. COVID's still a very big reality right now. Today's February, we're hoping to go in July. We'll see. It always cracks me up when we tell people we're gonna do this trip, because one of the first things they ask is, what are you gonna do with Jed? And I was so excited. I'm like, no, he's coming with. We've got a little weehoo. He's great riding on the bike. And honestly, I wouldn't want to do this trip without you. I don't know if I've always been a great parent. I've done what I can. But I think one thing that I know I've done well is I've always done what I can to invite you to be a part of adventures. We were doing a bike tour this summer, and the last 10 miles were into a headwind, uphill. I was exhausted. And I remember you and our friend Dave just squawking at each other these last 10 miles. You go, hey Dave! Dave, hey Jed! Hey Dave! Hey Jed! And it's just, looking back at it, so much joy. And you made that moment. I think to the times where I've taken the Burley over some rough gravel and I'd hear your little voice squeak back, that was kind of bumpy. Or when we first got the weehoo, which is a one-wheel trailer over, and we'd get in and you go, this is kind of tippy. Like, yeah, we're gonna figure it out, buddy. I love sharing life with you, and I can't wait for the adventures we'll have someday. Like, I know someday we'll be biking together, and right now biking still means that I'm towing you and you're telling me about the cows that we pass and the trucks that you hear and train whistles, and I love it. And I love sharing life with you, and I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow, buddy.